Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to show you the new Granny Square Red Heart yarn. This I posted about on my community page not that long ago. Let's get started. And I got 3 colors. This is Erin. It says there's supposed to be 14 squares per skein of yarn. Calls for a 5.5 mm crochet hook for that pattern, and I grabbed that, so I hope that's correct. Yes. 5 mm knitting needle if you're going to knit. It says your gauge should be 6 by 6 inches or 15 by 15 cm for your granny squares. 1 ball equals 14. It's a medium 4. It's acrylic. 8 ounces, 250 grams, 417 yards, 381 meters. If you don't like to make granny squares for whatever reason, you can use this yarn for whatever you want. I mean, it's yarn, right? So you can choose the project you want to do with it. It will be color shifting, obviously. You don't have to use it for the granny squares. Just like the pooling yarn, you don't have to use that for pooling either. This color is Erin Soft Sky. I'm sorry, this one was Erin Cream. One more. Soft White Amethyst. So when you go to their website, or whatever website is going to carry these, the main color, the soft white, like this one says soft white, that will be the soft white in the yarn. Other yarns that will match this or go better with this will say soft white. This one says Erin, so I got 2 Erins to make granny squares with because these are more my jam than this. I got this just to see what the colors were like. So Erin Cream has just what you'd expect. Cream colors, tan, different tones of that. It does have like an off-white, which would be the Erin, right? And then this one has shades of blue. I really, really like this one. This reminds me of their Red Heart Super Saver Mirage. Yeah, just different patterning. Very beautiful. And that one is Sky, Soft Sky. And then the Amethyst, Soft White Amethyst, is turquoise, purples, and the soft white. Very nice. There was one that was pink that would go well with this. I don't remember the name of it, but you can find all of the colors on yarnspirations.com. That's where I purchased these from. I'm not affiliated. Great company. I'm just not affiliated in any way. I'll link them below. I pulled it out. I started working with it. I needed to know how this whole thing works out. So I'm not following their pattern or anything. I'm just working up granny squares like my brain remembers. I found that, and you know, it's to be expected with any color changing yarn that is to be patterned, that if your tension is off, the color change will be off. So, and I don't know if this is the way they had planned it, because like I said, I didn't follow their tutorial, but I usually switch back and forth when I do granny squares so that they don't get that turn effect. And this was my last chain from the last color, and you can see it's changing. I've noticed that if I do not correct my tension towards the end here, I have to pull back and correct it. So I thought I would just show you a row of it, work a row up. So on my granny squares, I usually chain 2 in the corner. I guess it depends on how you do your granny squares, because some people chain in between. I don't know what their pattern is from Yarn Inspirations, but I'm just doing a granny square like I remember doing them. I haven't done granny squares really since, well, I did one in a video when I was testing out that yarn holder from Michaels. I did do one. Before that, the granny squares I did was for my temperature blanket. So yeah, it's no wonder I got burned out on them. This is cool though. So one of the reasons why I don't do granny squares in different colors is because of all the ends to weave in. I feel like there's better stitches that I could do if I'm going to have all them ends, right? And that's a personal preference. I'm not knocking granny squares by any means. But I think it's cool they made this yarn, because for people like me that avoid them, like the color change but avoid them because of the ends, perfect solution. Good on Yarnspirations for coming up with the idea. I think it's a good one. Ooh, you can see that color change coming up. So you can anticipate you're getting a color change soon. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end there. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I will have to watch their video to find out. Because I feel like I should be going okay. 2, 3. Oof. No, see, I'm missing out on one here. I have a 3 stitch cluster that I would need to do. Let me look at their things here. They do. Okay, I ate chocolate. I feel better. I looked at their video. I'll link it below. It says there's a pattern on the inside of the ball band. Instructions inside the ball band. There's a chart for you to follow, if you can follow charts. And then it says motif is 6 inches square. Motifs start with color 1, the shortest color, repetition from center of pulse gain, leaving a 4-inch tail to weave in. Each color aligns with 1 round of the motif and 5 colors in total. If too much color is left at the end of the round, pull back some stitches and slightly loosen gauge to rework stitches and finish at color change. If too little color is left, pull back some stitches and slightly tighten gauge to rework stitches and finish at color change. When motif is complete, cut where color 5 longest color repetition ends, leaving a tail for weaving in. Start next motif with color 1 and repeat 5 rounds for each motif. So you will have to adjust your tension as you go, as needed. Okay, so I finally figured it out with my tension. The soft sky, I had to use a 5mm. The cream color, I had to use a 4.5. It is the same size. The squares are the same size. You lay them out, they're the same size. But I had to drop down in this one because I feel like the color changes were not, they're just not consistent. They were not the same to me. I don't know how to explain it, but it was definitely different as far as the color changes and whatnot. So I wouldn't be able to use 5mm on the cream because I tried and tried and tried and I could never end up without having so much tension throughout the entire project that my hand hurt. So I'm not going to create a project that is going to be painful. And that might not be the case for you. I really, really like the blue one. the soft sky one. I love this colorway. I think they go well together, and if I had the patience, this would be fine. I would probably continue on and make a granny square blanket using both of them, but I don't think I'm going to. I'll probably come up with some sort of pattern on my own for these and just do something completely different than granny squares, because, well, I figured it out. I don't feel like putting that much effort into it. I hope that doesn't sound lazy. I want to have fun when I crochet. If I'm not having fun, I shouldn't be doing it. And that's how I feel about things that are supposed to bring you joy. If they're not bringing you joy, why are you doing them? So I love this colorway. I may pick up individual colors of Red Heart, of this of the Red Heart Super Savers, because I love these colors together. And I think I'll probably do a separate project using the granny square yarn, just not making granny squares. So I will have to keep you updated on that, because I don't know what I'm going to do with them right now, but I just wanted to bring you the yarn, let you know a little bit about it. I will link Yarnspiration's video below for you to check out. They have a ton of patterns with this. Not all of them are granny squares, but most of them are. So yeah, it's fun, it's interesting, it's new. The yarn is softer than a lot of the Red Heart yarns that are out there. They're softer than the ones at my Walmart. That is positive, 100%. It feels more, this yarn feels more like a Caron, like the 1-pounders. It feels more like that as far as softness goes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you pick some of this up and it works like a gem for you, and you can just boom, boom, boom those granny squares out. I personally, it's not, but I'm not a granny square lover, so keep that in mind also with my opinion. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time, guys.